Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another round of Daikaiju Plays Godzilla Daikaiju Battle Royale. You remember this game? I almost forgot it. Matter of fact, I didn't come back for any particular reason other than one reason. The Muto has returned. Or rather, she was put in the game for the very first time. We've only got the female Muto, not the male Muto. Why? I don't know, but female Muto is a more intimidating monster anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's exactly see what the Muto is capable of. In the year 20XX, a nerdy elf here decided to skip past all the entire prologue. So the game will begin in 3, 2, 1. Now, the Muto female has a few interesting attacks up her sleeve. She doesn't have any long-range attacks except for an electromagnetic pulse that in itself doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I'm gonna crank down the volume just a bit there. But what it does do is it reduces the enemy's health by a significant, reduces the enemy's energy output by a significant amount. She also has a few claw-grabbing attacks, and up close she's a pretty ferocious fighter. She has a decent distance with her legs, and overall, she's a very well-balanced and dangerous adversary for the game. Okay, that's stun. Not sure exactly what a roar sounds like yet. I've seen the movie and I know what a roar sounds like rather, but the thing is, Godzilla is a very noisy opponent, and now he's not because he's dead. Alright, so it seems like the Muto is on the bad guy's side, and I'm not surprised that she was the bad guy in the Godzilla movie of 2014. Yes, in case you haven't seen that movie yet, that is where Muto debuted. Ow. I'm gonna get you for that, you little booger. This is the female Muto. There were actually two Mutos in the movie, a female and a male. The female was much larger and had these big clawing arms. The male was smaller but could fly. Both of them could emit these electromagnetic pulses that caused a great deal of stress to any fighter planes attempting to go up against them. But on the other hand, they had a pretty simple goal, simply to reproduce and respread their progeny all across the world, as they had been before back in, what was it? I believe it wasn't the Silurian, it wasn't the Devonian. Oh, what one was it? At any rate, they wished to return the world to how it was before by spreading their progeny all over the world, and they failed because Godzilla pretty much killed both of them. On the other hand, them doing that would have pretty much ensured the extinction of humanity, so, yeah. It had been an extinction event the likes of which hadn't been seen for ages. Next stage, Antarctica. What do we find in Antarctica? Trouble. I know exactly what to do now. Just make sure that you can't use your long-range attacks by using the... what is it called again? An EMP burst, and then move in for the kill. I should know what an EMP burst is. In fact, I do know what an EMP burst is. Just did a dum-dum thing there. Because the Muto is actually pretty darn dangerous up close, but from a distance she has absolutely no long-range attacks, so that's a thing, I suppose. Ow! Get back here, you! She also has this charge attack, but that's really all she has on her side, other than the EMP move. But with it, she's quite formidable, not least because those big long arms are enough to take out most enemies, well, from a great distance. The kick attack, funnily enough, has less of a range, but it does more damage. Whack, whack. Dun, dun, dun. Quick, our Earth base needs to be protected. It's under attack. I wonder who is attacking your Earth base, then. You know, it doesn't quite make too much sense that the Muto would be going up against the planet, because after all, in the original movie, the Mutos were actually from Earth. That is actually what Muto stands for. Massive Unidentified Terrestrial Organism. M-U-T-O. Give me a M! M! Give me a U! B? No, U! King Caesar here really doesn't stand much of a chance. I believe there's two different places the Exilians can have their base. It's either Mount Fuji or World Children's Land. But seeing as It's not really either of those places. No, this is Mount Fuji. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking anything at all. Yeah, the kick attack seems to do more damage, but it also does a lot kick attack does a lot more damage, but it also has absolutely no range at all, and it's slow to build up. You know what? Ow! Frickin' fire kraken, that stung. Take this. And this. Yeah, Muto's got a pretty simple battle plan. Victory is almost at hand. Go now and crush Tokyo. Show no mercy. However, there is one last obstacle in our way. He's finally appeared. Godzilla. Yep. That's how it goes then. Godzilla has appeared, and we, unfortunately, are in for real trouble. Because Muto was killed by Godzilla in the 2014 movie. As a matter of fact, Muto herself was pretty much no match for Godzilla. The only way that the Mutos were actually able to get one over on Godzilla was by tag teaming him. Neither of the two was any match at all for Godzilla on their own. It wasn't until the female was distracted by the destruction of her eggs by the military that she wound up leaving and allowing the male to get his ass handed to him. Nope, 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 nope. Slap, 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 slap. Happy slaps! You old school. Let's see, what's it called again? Ah yes, Agent J said it best. Old busted, new hotness. Old busted, new hotness. Old busted hotness. Nope. Take this and that and this and that. That's really all we've got to do. There goes Tokyo, alright. Whoa! He did, but he floating. The invasion was successful. Earth is now under the control of Planet X. It's one small step toward eventual galactic control. This victory for Planet X is all thanks to the Muto. Hooray! Oh, and a bonus stage in Antarctica. Who we facing in Antarctica? No, Zone Fighter. You know what? I'm a little surprised, actually, that we didn't face Godzilla 2014 for our final fight. Maybe he's one of the options, and... oh well. No, Zone Fighter. You are in big trouble, because one of Zone Fighter's big shticks is that he's largely dependent on attacks with energy, that use up energy. And since the Muto shtick is eating up that energy... okay, so Zone Fighter's pretty tough, close up too, but nowhere near as tough as we are. Charge! I do like how these charge attacks work. Not only are they very distinctive, but they also serve to even out the damage that would have occurred otherwise had we been up against an opponent who didn't have such abilities. There we are. Player 1 wins. And that was the Muto. Female, at least. We'll see if the male ever shows up, but until then, I'll see you next time. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly will be up on Friday again, but until then, farewell.